Yo, what is going on, everyone? It's Miguel here. So today we're coming at you with some live cold calls. So not going to get much further into it. I am currently on my prospecting hours. This is my hard work hours. So I'm just going to really quickly sum it up, and I got about 2 minutes on my dialer system. So before I cancel, what I just want to really lay out here before I start calling is that I am calling a specific city, like a township. I have buyers who are actually looking in there and really need to find a place. If I do find them something, they are 3 transactions, and I'm also looking for listings of them doing this. So what I'm doing is I'm taking like a dangling carrot approach or whatever, where it's called like a dangling carrot approach, where you say, hey, I have a group of buyers. Would you consider doing something if you knew they were interested with a brief case of cash or whatever, right? So I'm going to speak much further. I'm just going to go ahead and start dialing. I got my phone on speaker system, but I'm going to take it off if they give me any information. So yeah, we'll get into it right now. Okay. It's funny because I got it's like 2,200 numbers because I'm just trying to find a actual someone who's looking to do something with me here. So we're going to do this for an hour and a half. I'm just going to call it 2 hours of live cold calls. Oh, that doesn't work. Neither does that.
Pressing forwarded to an automatic voice. Hello.
Hello, Carmine. Carmine.
Yeah. Hey, bonjour.
Bonjour, Carmine. This is Miguel calling you. I'm a realtor in the area working with Keller Williams. Hey, Carmine, are you still the homeowner of McLartry? Yeah, are you the homeowner at McLarty? Oh, yeah, you're still the homeowner of McLarty? Okay. Okay, Carmine. So Carmine, you and I have not spoken before, so I wanted to let you know why I called, right? And Carmine, you can just decide if you would like to speak with me at that point or not. Is that okay? Oh, you're not looking to sell this year, eh, Carmine? Shut up. Come a bit closer. No, my roller chair just goes back.
Your call has been forwarded to a voicemail service that has not been initialized by the customer you're.
Hello, Barry.
Yes.
Hey, Barry. This is Miguel calling ya. I'm a realtor in the area working with Keller Williams. Hey, Barry. Are you still the homeowner at McLarty? Amazing. So, yeah, Barry, you and I don't recall I've ever spoken before. So I wanted to let you know why I called you, right? And then, Barry, at that point, you can just decide if it's going to be worth your time to speak with me or not. Is that okay? Great. The reason I'm reaching out to you here, Barry, for the past 3 months or so, I've been working with a group of buyers. It's a nice family, right? And we're kind of struggling to find. You're probably aware. You're not considering selling. On McLarty, right? Right. So, Barry, you did mention you've been thinking about it. Well, you were thinking about it a bit. Do you want to tell me? You okay to tell me a bit more about that, Barry? Do you want to tell me a little bit more about that? You said you had some. You said you've been thinking about moving a little bit. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, got it. Yeah, yeah, got it. That's fair. Yeah, so Barry, so you consider selling at the right price is what I hear you saying, correct? Okay, that makes sense. How long you been living at McCarthy there, Barry? Oh, you've been living at McClarty for 25 years. Wow. Wow, that's pretty good. Have you seen a lot of change take place in that neighborhood? Yeah, outside of yeah, yeah. Well, it's like that everywhere, right, Barry? Yeah, that's right. 25 years ago, where did you move in from? Well, you came from Toronto. What brought you from Toronto to come to London? I know a lot of people are doing that in the last couple of years, but 25 years. What brought you from Toronto? Oh, at the time. Oh, so that's what brought you here. Oh, okay. Well, you what? Oh, you're the owner for the Foodland in Port Stanley. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, oh, you're Barry Smith, aren't you? Yeah, that's okay. I know of you. That's pretty cool. Well, hey, Barry, I know you said it's got to be for the right price, but let's say if you did decide to sell, right, Barry? Where do you think you would end up going at that? Where would you end up going at that point? Oh, so you right? Okay. So yeah, so you consider just selling and just yeah, right. Yeah, no, got that. Okay. So I guess my question to you then, Barry, would be this. If a group of if I could if I brought you someone with a suitcase full of cash to buy your property and they could close in a few weeks, is that maybe something you consider, Barry? Oh, I'm talking about your home. Yeah, at McLarty. Would you consider selling? Yeah, are you happy? You're happy with where you are, right? Yeah, yeah. No, that makes sense. That's fair. Thanks, Barry. That was funny. I don't know if you guys could like hear much of that, but he was basically saying like, "Oh, I can serve for the right price." When you say that, you want to ask him a few more questions. Then it comes down to, "Oh, I'm just happy here. I could like." Basically, he said he'll be there as long as he could. Hello, my name's Miguel. Hi, my name's Miguel. I'm a realtor in this area. I'm working with Keller Williams. Sorry, were you the homeowner at McLarty? Oh, can you hear me now? Oh, okay, great. Sorry about that. So, yeah, my name is Miguel. I'm a realtor that works directly in the area. I'm with Keller Williams Realty. You're the homeowner at McLarty, correct?
Okay.
You're the homeowner at McLarty?
Yes, yes.
Oh, very good, very good. So, yeah, I don't recall you and I have spoken before. So, I want to let you know why I'm calling. Right? You're probably wondering why I'm calling, and you can just decide if it's going to be worth your time to speak with me or not. Is that fair?
That's okay. Yeah, you can speak with me.
Okay, okay, great. So the reason I'm reaching out for the past 3 months or so, I've been working with a group of buyers. Right, they're a family, a very nice family, and I'm sure you're aware there's some shortage of inventory for the last little bit of fairly good inventory. So we're kind of struggling to find something. So what they've done is they've asked me to essentially call you and some of the neighbors in your area to see if you or any of them would consider selling your property this year.
Not us. We don't want to sell.
Oh, you don't want to sell, eh?
I don't know anybody here, I know a lot of people here, it's some new, they just move.
Hmm.
But I don't know if anybody's selling here.
Oh, you don't know of anyone selling there, eh?
No,
Oh,
sorry.
is there any neighbors I can do you think there's maybe neighbors I can get rid of that you just don't like?
No, no.
Yeah.
I love my neighbors.
Uh,
Just new one I don't know, I
yeah,
don't know, they just move.
yeah, 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 yeah,
I like my neighbors.
that's
Yeah.
good. That's good. Okay, well,
Sorry
hey,
about that.
that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time, though. I definitely appreciate that.
Okay,
Thank
you're
you.
welcome. Have a good day.
Too.
Okay,
Bye.
bye-bye.
So what I was saying about the last person is that you ask a few questions and then you kind of just get to the point where he's like, "Oh no, I'm happy with where I am. Yeah, just don't call back here again." Okay, thanks. Uh, so basically, if you guys don't live in Canada, you guys live in
Hello?
so it's an apartment number. It's a retirement residence actually that it's calling. So hello, 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 hello. Nothing. So basically, if you guys don't live in Canada, there's something you have to understand is that our calling systems are not anywhere near as effective as you guys. I know you guys can get like if you live in the States or anywhere else. There's like neighborhood information you can grab. There's neighborhood information you can grab for circle dialing. So, hello, my name's Miguel. I'm a realtor in the area. I'm working with Keller Williams. Hey, sorry, were you the homeowner on McLaughlin? I think I butchered the name. It's funny because I actually don't live here, but my buyers are really trying to get in here, so I don't know the area well. Yeah, so basically, it's a lot harder. What I'm trying to say is it's a lot harder to get direct business from outbound calls in Canada because all we really have access to is neighborhoods where we can grab phone numbers with a do not call list. Don't get information or anything. We can search up like homes that just sold to tell neighbors, but um, it's a little bit harder here in Canada. So basically, what I do is I just grab a neighborhood, save it as the neighborhood, and I'll call it every now and then. What I'm calling right now is an entire. Hello. Oh, hello. Sorry, my name is Miguel. I'm a realtor in this area. I'm working with Keller Williams. Hey, sorry, were you the homeowner in McCully?
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. So, yeah, I don't recall you and I have ever spoken before, so I want to let you know why I'm calling initially, and then you can just decide if it's really going to be worth your time to speak with me or not. Is that okay?
Sure. I don't want to waste your time because we already have a real estate agent and for himself who sold my mother's Nelson.
Oh,
Right?
yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, that's.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, it sounds like you guys have a trusted realtor already. Yeah, no, thank you so much, and thank you so much for letting me know that right out of the gates. And it's good to hear you. Your realtor's been trustworthy and been staying in touch with you. That's definitely someone you want to consider selling your home next home for sure.
Right, and like I said, he sold my brothers, and he was so good that my husband said, "Look, if we sell, which we're not really selling anytime soon, but if we do, then we would go with Conrad."
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
he was so good.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Well, hey, thank you so much for your time, though. I definitely appreciate that. Quick question, I might as well ask you: do you know if any of your neighbors on Macaulay are looking to move? I'm just working with some buyers right now and trying to get in before the market shoots back up again.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? I really don't know. Like everybody that's been here, I've been here, quite
Oh,
a while.
yeah, on
Yeah,
Macaulay,
so
yeah,
yeah, it's nice and quiet for the
yeah,
most part.
yeah. No, that's true. Well, hey, thank you so much for your time, though. I definitely appreciate you.
Well, you sound like a very professional, so good luck to you. I'm sure you'll be successful.
Thank you so much. I definitely appreciate that. Have a good day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Boy, they could all be like that. So if you guys want to know, oh, kind of low numbers. So I've been dialing for an hour and 45 minutes today. 137.
Hello.
Hello, my name's Miguel. I'm a realtor in the area. I'm working with Keller Williams. Hey, sorry, were you the homeowner at Macaulay by chance?
Ernie.
You're the homeowner at Macaulay, correct?
Yes.
Oh, amazing.
We're
So,
not selling.
oh,
We're
you
not
would.
selling now.
Oh, not now. Okay, you wouldn't consider doing something this year? Oh, she hung up. Okay. Contacts. I'll call them next time I call. Um, so I don't know if you guys are noticing, but sometimes I'm saying their name, sometimes I'm not. It's because not every single phone number has their name. If I see they have a first name, I start off with, I'll repeat what they told me, like, hi, John, right? You want to, if you know their name, you want to place it strategically. So you want to place their name in certain spots strategically so you can because they're going to be a lot more responsive because when someone says for one off the right off the bat if you say someone's name they go like yeah like who is like someone you know right and then throughout the conversation you want to place it strategically because whenever someone says your name they're likely to respond because ever since you're a kid when someone says your oh, hello. Sorry, my name's Miguel. I'm a realtor in the area. I'm working with Keller Williams. Hey, sorry, were you the homeowner at Mary? No? Is is Jack home by chance? Oh. Oh, this is an apartment now, so this must have been so you must have sold. Okay, thank you for your time. I appreciate that. So basically, um, ever since you're young, you're programmed to respond to your name. Like when someone says Miguel, like your teacher and your parents, you're authoritative people. So whenever you say someone's name, it'll click them. Hello, my name's Miguel. I'm a realtor in the area, working with Keller Williams. Hey, sorry, were you the homeowner at Mary? Oh, amazing. So, yeah, I don't recall you and I ever speaking before, so I want to let you know why I'm calling, right? And at that point, you can just decide if it's really going to be worth your time or not to speak with me. Fair enough?
Yeah.
Awesome. So, the reason I'm reaching out for the past 3 months or so at this point, pretty well since the new year, I've been working with a group of buyers. They're a nice family, and I'm sure you're aware there's been a shortage of inventory pretty well since the new year, the holidays, right? Of good inventory that is. And we've been looking for around, and what they've done at this point to help in their search is they've asked me to call around the area, around you specifically, and see if maybe you or anyone in your area would consider selling your property this year. Yeah, you wouldn't consider anything, eh? Yeah, I totally appreciate that. You wouldn't consider something privately, like if I brought you buyers like outside. Oh, got it, got it. So you must be happy with where you are then, correct? Yeah, I can totally appreciate that. Well, hey, I might as well ask though, like, is there any neighbors I can maybe get rid of for you on Mary currently? Yeah, you never know. It's a nice spot. They actually seen the one right across from you with the double car garage. They're pretty interested in that home too. But yeah, if you're not looking to sell, there's nothing you can do, right? Yeah, that's right. Well, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you. Thank you. Bye. Um, yeah, so basically you say people's names because they're programmed from this pretty well since they're a kid to respond to their name. So you want to place it strategically. I actually had a conversation with someone in our scripting class that said they need to get rid of them saying someone's name so much. I'm like, no, you want to say it because it keeps them in tune with the conversation. Might as well check to see if there's any homes that are for sale by owner right now. Homes for sale by owner. I also got them on the phone, but I don't think so. There hasn't been one that's came up for over a week, I think. Oh, this lady. This one just relisted. This one that I'm staring at right now, I actually have it on film of me booking an appointment with her. It was literally like she gave me a few objections and I handled them, booked the appointment. And I don't think she was very smart because when I called her to as part of my 5-step approach to my touches before I go to the appointment, I sent her an email and she was like, "Oh, I was under the impression that you were going to come over and present me with an offer and walk me through." I was like, "Oh, you gotta be dumb at this point." So, um, yeah, for sale by owners aren't necessarily always the smartest group of people. Just put it that way. But they do need our help. They just don't recognize it half the time. Yeah, has not been a private seller for like a week and a half on here. It's funny because there's also a private seller that had a home that like was in the location and matched what my buyers were looking for. And I tried messaging her a while ago to see if she would consider listing. She has no actual motivation to sell and just kind of stuck up. But when I told her I actually had some buyers I would really consider, she just didn't even respond. I was like, oh my god, it's just kind of sad. Her front photo is literally a photo of her dog in the backyard. It's just so bad. Please don't sell privately. Please don't sell privately. You guys actually want to know like true for sale by owner stats? Never tell someone that homes sell 98% of 98% or 2% ended up selling. It's not the case. More than 2% private sale sellers actually sell. And I don't know where these NAR statistics came from, but they say homes says that homes that are listed privately sell for 26% less than MLS listed homes. That is not true. Like, what on earth? I can't say that. Like, I can't say that to someone. Like, it's like, okay, so $1 million home sells. That's not even true. If you guys want to actually know the stats, the true stats is that homes on an average, when they're listed privately, sell 5.5% less than a list on the MLS, which is still good enough for you to go like, hey, I can charge you a whole 6% and you're still going to be fine. But never tell for sale by owner than our stats. Those are so skewed. It's not even funny. None of those stats make sense. Hello, my name is Miguel. I'm a realtor in the area, working with Keller Williams. Hey, sorry, are you the homeowner at Marlene still? You're not considering doing that this year? No. If you guys want to take away something I'm doing too, I don't know if you notice or if you can really hear him, but he comes on really monotone, right? So I'm going to match that right away, right? You want to mirror and match. So basically, if they say hello, you want to say hello, or if they say hi, you say hi. Like you want to like match exactly what they're telling you right off the bat. Some one guy last week said, "Yeah, what's good?" I was like, "Yeah, what's good?" And he started laughing. It was pretty funny. But at least it separates you from other people going like, "Hi, this is Miguel."
Yes, this is Steve John Real.
Yeah, the idea when you're calling neighborhoods and stuff, though, if you're circle dialing, it's not to get an immediate listing. I mean, here I would love to get someone that would be like, "Yeah, we've thought of selling," and then it's also got to be specifically to what my buyers. Hello, my name's Miguel. Hello, can you hear me? I don't think she could hear me. She actually had a nice property for my buyers too. Great. Can I dial them back? I don't even know. I heard a bunch of fuzz on her end, so probably just couldn't even hear what I was saying. See, the nice thing about Mojo though is that you can like multitask. So there's typically like part of like a ritual I have on a Friday is I'll call on Mojo, like I'll circle dial or like cold call, and while it's dialing, I also I'll hit up for rent by owners on Facebook because it's actually a very effective way. I'll do 50 if I can find 50 new ones. I'll do 50 for rent by owner. Hello. Oh, sorry. I believe I have the wrong number. Sorry about that. Oh shoot. Damn it. The map took forever to load. They actually lived in a townhome. I thought they were in a retirement residence. Okay, so I do want these people on the line here. So these people I know I don't have buyers for. So I'm basically just going to go right into a script of like, hey, we consider buying or selling this year. One of my buyers is wondering if one of these. It's nice when Mojo's nice. It's a perfect investment because you can dial and just do other things while it goes. And you want to make sure your focus is there, but obviously.
Hello, please leave a message after the
I don't even know how you see if a home went back on the market. I don't know how you see like its old statistics of it being conditional. Because I can see it's conditional through the history. I don't know if I can pull that back up though. Nothing. Pet Osborne. Probably Pete.
Oh, we are not available now. Please leave your name.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. My name's Miguel. Hello. My name's Miguel. I'm a realtor in the area. I'm working with Keller Williams. Hey, sorry. Were you the homeowner at Manor?
Yeah.
Amazing. So, yeah, I don't recall you and I ever speaking before. So, I want to let you know why I'm calling you, right? You're probably wondering why the heck I'm reaching out. And at that point, you can just decide if it's going to be worth your time to speak with me or not. Is that okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
Awesome. So the reason I'm reaching out, so for the past 3 months, I've been working with a group of buyers, right? They're a family. We've been looking for a while. I'm sure you're aware that it's pretty shy of inventory, pretty well, of good inventory, anyways, currently. So what they've asked me to do in helps of their search is to call the neighborhood and see if maybe you or any of the neighbors have considered selling your property this year.
No,
Hmm.
it's like colors been selling around here pretty hot.
Right. Yeah.
Don't know anyone that's got anything for sale.
Right. Yeah. And yeah, you guys wouldn't consider anything like privately by chance?
No.
You guys are happy, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, completely understand,
Okay,
man.
thank you.
Well, hey, thank you for your time. I appreciate that.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye. My tongue twisted when I was literally just trying to tell him appreciate his time. Don't know why that happened.
Hello?
Hello, my name's Miguel. I'm a realtor in the area, working with Keller Williams. Sorry, were you the homeowner at Manor?
No.
Oh, you're not the homeowner here?
No.
Oh, do you think I could have a quick word with the homeowner?
Well, he's not here right now.
Oh, he's not available right now. Okay. Yeah, I'm a realtor. Oh, you don't think he's gonna sell the house? Okay. Hey, that's okay. I call the area from time to time, so I can definitely maybe I'll get him on the line at some point. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Hey, man. Everyone has the right to know why I'm calling, so it just sucks when you don't have the homeowner on the line because you're like any of that time is pretty well wasted unless they're looking to buy something unless they're a renter because I have had some opportunities. I actually had a buyer consult. I actually lost out in competition, fully qualified buyer. Hello.
Hello?
Oh, hello. Sorry, my name is Miguel. I'm a realtor in the area. I'm working with Keller Williams here. Hey, sorry, are you the homeowner at Manor? Oh, amazing. So, yeah, I don't recall you and I ever speaking once before. I want to let you know why I'm calling, right? And at that point, you can just decide if it's going to be really worth your time to speak with me or not. Is that okay?
Well, my homemaker's coming to get a shower, so can you call back?
Oh, yeah, I can definitely call you back. What's a good time to call?
Uh, Later in the afternoon.
Later in the afternoon?
Around
Okay.
3?
Yeah, I can give you a call back around 3. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay, great. I will give you a call then, Miss Smith, okay?
All right.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
bye. Okay, home. We're gonna want to touch base with her later for sure. Sounds like 6. You want to touch base with the people that are like kind of in those positions because they might have to sell their home. So when I come back, um, okay. See, maybe this might be a good way to. Some shuffling cards. Maybe that's too high. There, now they can hear me. That works. Because while this dials, I can kind of kill two birds on one stone. I got to re-upload a listing. So the nice thing about Mojo is that I can have my full attention pretty well. Because when someone picks up, I just drop what I'm doing. So if you're a new agent, you don't have Mojo, and you need it if you live in Canada. You don't need it through the summer because you can door knock. I'd actually Norman. Oh, hi, Miss Doherty. Yeah, Miss Doherty. Yeah. Hi, Miss Doherty. This is Miguel calling you. I'm a realtor in the area working with Keller Williams. Sorry, Miss Doherty. Miss Doherty, are you still the homeowner on Manor there? Oh, beautiful. So, yeah, we have not spoken before, so I want to let you know why I'm calling, right? You're probably wondering why I'm reaching out. And at that point, Miss Doherty, you can just decide if it's going to be really worth your time to speak with me or not. Is that okay? Yeah. Yeah, kind of. That's a good guess. I am. It does expand my business a bit if you're willing to do something. I am. So for the past 3 months, Miss Doherty, I've been working with a group of buyers. They're a nice family, and I'm sure you're aware there hasn't been a lot that's been going on the market since the past 4 months. I'd say at this point. So what they do to help me in their search is they have asked me to essentially call the neighbors in your neighborhood and see if maybe your neighbors or maybe you have considered selling your property this year. Yeah, you haven't considered it? Right. Oh, that's good. That's good. Well, hey, good for you, Miss. Not everyone's willing to do that. So, hey, you're a good soul. I appreciate you saying that. Yeah, thanks, Miss Doherty. And before I let you go, I might as well ask any of the neighbors I can maybe get rid of for you on Manor Road there? Hmm.
I don't have any idea really. I never have been close with too many of my neighbors, and so I expect that if they had that information, they would keep it to either themselves or their close friends and family.
Yeah, yeah,
Not fair.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. No, thank you, Miss Doherty. I definitely appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Have a good day.
You too, Miss Doherty. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Ooh, what are we on? 27. So I have 27 contacts right now. Contacts being like voice-to-voice conversations with a decision-making adult, not like a random retirement residence person. Um, yeah, I've had like one. It's not even a lead. It's like a potential opportunity where this person's not going to move unless they find a grandy suite, which is not impossible. Um, didn't want to give me your email too. That's the closest.
Hello?
Hello, my name's Miguel.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. Sorry, my name is Miguel. I'm a realtor in the area. I'm working directly with Keller Williams.
No, I'm not interested in selling my house.
Oh, you don't want to do anything privately? She hung up. Okay, one sec. I gotta let my dog out because she wants to sunbathe. Definitely. You guys want to know something funny? My dog, like, it's pretty well at the start of like 9:30, 10, has like good sunbathing opportunities all the way to lunch. So she'll like sunbathe inside, and then she'll want to go outside, like switch, because it's too cold to. It's just too cold to have the door open right now. Say, just contact. I'll have another conversation with that person, which means I have to get up and go let her out sometimes. This looks like it might be a retirement. Oh, it's an apartment. It's a triplex, I think. I'm gonna skip this actually because this wouldn't be the homeowner. Yeah, sometimes I just wish we had the. I'll hear Jeff talking about. So if you guys, I don't know if you guys know here, but like everyone has a. It depends on the lead source, but there's one group in Toronto that's part of our under our umbrella that they do a lot of cold calling, just Mojo, and their rule of thumb. If you guys don't live in Canada, you're gonna think it's crazy, but their rule of thumb, and I kind of think this is crazy too because there is other ways. But their rule of thumb is every 1,000 contacts leads to a deal, which is. And I heard Brandon saying that Brandon Mulrennan saying every 50 contacts leads to a deal, which blew my mind. So it tells you the sheer difference in immediate business compared to us. Like it's for us, we just gotta like hammer the phones, and as you get more business, right, it's hard to spend 4 hours a day prospecting, right? It's not impossible. Like if I'm short, sometimes I'll just block off a whole day for prospecting, right? But yeah, got to go about it a different way in Canada, that's for sure. So basically, if you live in the States, you're pretty fortunate to have these like expired. Like Jeff said, he said his first month calling an hour a day. He got 11 listings in this first month calling an hour a day. I'm like, that's not even like I can't even imagine that. But he said like minor success. He was getting minor success from like an hour a day, getting 4 to 5 listings on an average. I'm like, that's minor. I'm like, there's no lead source here that'll give you that. Unless I'm missing something, I don't think there's any lead source in Canada that can give you business that effectively. It's crazy. 1111. Make a wish. I wish we had a better. I wish the next person that picks up will do something with me to sell their property. Let's see. Let's see if that would make for a good video.
Hello, we are not available now.
Yep. Just waiting for people to pick up the phone here. While it dials, I'm just gonna.
Hello.
Hello, Joe.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe. This is Miguel calling you. Joe, I'm a realtor in the area. I'm working with Keller Williams here. Joe, are you still the homeowner over at Mandeville? Great. So, yeah, you and I have not spoken once before here, so I wanted to let you know why I'm calling, right? And at that point, Joe, you can just decide if it's going to be worth your while, per se. Is that okay?
I don't do anything anymore.
You,
Sorry.
you don't do anything anymore? You just hung up the phone. Oh, shoot.
Hello?
Hello, my name's Miguel. I'm a realtor in the area. I'm working with Keller Williams here. Hey, sorry, were you the homeowner at Major Line? Are you the yeah? Are you the homeowner at 4940979 Major Line?
Yes,
Great. So yeah, it's a great question. So I was hoping at least you and I don't believe have spoken before. So I was hoping to at least just tell you why I was reaching out here. And at that point, you can just decide if it's really going to be worth your time to speak with me or not. Is that fair? That's a great question. So the reason I'm reaching out to you, I've been working with a group of buyers, and they've been looking around from time to time, and you're probably aware there hasn't been a lot of good inventory per se for the past 4 months or so. So what they've asked me to do is essentially just call the area to see if maybe yourself or other people you might know in that neighborhood have considered making a move.
Well, you know what? Everything is for sale for a reason, and I'm pretty cut and dry. I don't like to miss a lot of words. I've done the fix and flip since I was 26 years old, and I'm 51. So
Right.
everything is for sale for a right price. But if you're gonna approach me with a stupid price, it's not for sale. If you come to me, because I know what my house is worth, I've got a realtor named Veronica Jovic.
Yeah.
I've been dealing with her since I was 26. So if you came to my front door and said, "Look, this is what I've got to offer because I know what your property is worth, because I know what it's worth. I know how much money I've sunk into it," then I would consider it. But I mean, other than that, nobody's going to waste my time because I don't have to move.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
fair.
I mean, my house is almost paid for, but it's worth over $1 million. So if you're not going to come to me with anything more than that, then you know what I mean. Then take me off the call list because I know what it's worth.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Do you want to tell me a little bit about the property? Like, I'm assuming you're on major lines, so you probably got a decent amount of acreage, correct?
Well, I used to have 18. I sold down 15. I cut off the pot, which means it's not a maintenance store anymore, which actually increased the value of my property.
Oh.
So I've got 3 acres, and I'm country, and it's acts on heritage, so nobody can build in the bush.
Right.
So she's going to be pretty quiet.
Yeah. And you said you might consider something for $1 million?
No, I said anything under $1 million, don't waste my time. I know what it's worth.
Oh, under $1 million. Okay. Yeah, I have some.
My house was almost $2 million while the COVID things were up, right?
Yeah.
So I know what she's worth.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Well, yeah, I do have buyers. They're looking for something that's about 50, like even up to 50 acres. The thing is, they're looking. I mean, they're within budget. I just don't know if they'll pay you Is it, if it's a bungalow, they'll consider it. Is it a bungalow or no? Mm. Oh,
Come to my house and say, you know what, I want to walk this property and knock on my door, I'll let you walk your property. But don't waste my time. If you're going to come to me and say, oh, I got somebody that might give you 800,000, I'm going to tell you to fuck off.
yeah.
I know what my property is worth, and
Yeah.
I'm very cut and dry.
No, that's fair.
So,
No,
like,
totally.
I have no problem with that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I get a lot of people that like to call my home phone. There's only 2 people that have my home phone number. So I knew that this was either going to be spam or somebody that was soliciting something.
Yeah.
So whatever you're going to do, you have my permission. If you knock on my door and you want to see what's here, I'm not going to let you walk around my house right now because I don't know you and I have a realtor. But that's what my house is worth, at least 1.4. And I know that. So like I said, if you're going to come to my door under $1 million, don't bother because you're wasting your time.
Yeah, no, that's fair. And I think we'd essentially both be wasting our time because my buyers are looking for a 1-story, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, this is not a 1-story.
Yeah.
She's 3/4 and put ceilings in the basement.
Yeah, that's not something they'd be considering. But hey, thank you so much for your time and addressing that with me. And hey, you have a great rest of your day. Okay. Goodbye. Imagine working for that person. I find it funny how she'll say like wasting her time and stuff, but then she keeps blabbering on. It's like, you know, you're talking yourself into a loophole right now, right? It's funny because she was saying you can just search my property up. There's no tree line or whatever, and I'm literally looking at her address, and there's just trees over everything. Hey, hello. Oh, hi. Sorry. My name is, I was just talking to someone else there. My name is Miguel. I'm a realtor in the area. I work with Keller Williams. Hey, sorry, were you the homeowner over on Majestic? Oh, thank you. You have a very well rest of your day. I don't think I've ever had that before. He was like, he came on the line, I think, because it didn't pick up that he said hey or anything. It was like, sorry. Ooh, that was a bad number. And then I'm like, hey, sorry, are you the homeowner? He's like, I don't want to talk to you. You're about as unprofessional as I could ever expect someone to be. Okay. Don't think I've actually never had someone say that to me before. That hurts internally. You see us in the club. Two interesting people in a row, though. Definitely two in. We had a. We had. Let's see if. A Brazilian investor clients. We had an offer accepted about 2 weeks ago, and unfortunately, the status certificate was not good. So I'm going to be making a video pretty soon. Actually, within the next. within the next day, I'm actually going to record it. It's going to be how I sold over six figures in gross commissions in my first 12 months being licensed. So I did. This relates to it, but basically, every single, I mean, the market shifted, right? So a lot of offers didn't go through. And it's funny because I worked the selling side a lot more, and I did three buyers this year, not a lot. But basically, or sorry, I would have done five. This person one, no. Would have done five. Basically, what happened was every single time I wrote a conditional offer, it would firm, but it never actually went through. It was always one had an issue with financing because the interest rate it went up and it shot them out of the market because it was a big jump when we wrote the offer. And the other one was a SAS certificate. The SAS certificate was no good. It had a huge increase in 2 years' time, and they had a spec assessment on it. So yeah, so it counts as under contracts and commission. It's not commission I'm going to make, but it was, I did the work and I sold it and made that money. I just didn't see it. It's a bit unfortunate. It's pretty hard going through that in your first 12 months when, obviously it's never easy in your first 12 months. We also don't have lead sources where we can call for an hour a day and get 11 listings in a single month of first beginner's luck. It's crazy. So instead, I got to spend 3 to 5 hours on this a day to try to get one solid lead. It's actually just crazy. But when you're consistent with stuff, the results show up. That's all you got to know. It doesn't matter what you do. Yep. So well, 32 contacts, not a single lead. Usually I get a decent opportunity about leading in. All of these calls, not a single person where I can just jump into uh, actually jumping into asking for their closing on them. Hello, my name's Miguel. I'm a realtor in the area. I'm working with Keller Williams.
Okay. No, I'm not interested in that.
Oh, you're not looking to do that this year?
No, you have to be.
Okay. Hey, you mind if, yeah, I appreciate you letting me know that, and I can totally appreciate the decision. You mind if I just ask you one question before I leave, just so we're both on the same page? Awesome. So I'll just get right to the point, right? Like I've been working with a group of buyers for a while. We're struggling to get something in. So my question to you would be, if I could bring you something, if I brought you buyers with essentially cash in hand. Yeah, no way. Yeah. Gotcha. Thanks, Mr. McLeod. Take care. Hey man, it's worth a shot. You can't just let people, if someone lingers on the phone, they're waiting for a response. That's bottom line. If anyone is lingering on the phone and they tell you they're not interested or they don't want to do anything, they're just waiting for a response. They're lingering. Once you hear that, just number one, just get to the point, or just carry on with your script, depending on the personality type. That person was more of a driver, it sounded like. But yeah, I'm just gonna get right to the point with them, right? Like I've been working with a group of buyers, just struggling to get in. So my question is, if I brought them, with cash in hand, willing to close in very urgent to buy something, that's not something you consider, would it? No? Okay, moving on. Usually they're going to say no, but sometimes they'll be like, okay. Um,
Hello.
Hello, my name's Miguel. I'm a real. Hi, can you hear me?
Yep.
Great. My name is Miguel. I'm a realtor in the area, and I'm working with Keller Williams. Sorry, are you still the homeowner over on Lutton? Amazing. So, yeah, I don't. Well, you and I believe, have never spoken once before. I don't recall. So, I was hoping to just tell you why I reached out, right? And at that point, you can just decide if it's going to be worth your time to speak with me or not. Is that okay? Awesome. Awesome. So the reason I'm reaching out for the past 3 or almost 4 months at this point, been working with a group of buyers, right? They're a nice family. And at this point, to help with their search, because it's been kind of hard, you're probably aware there hasn't been much good inventory these past 4 months or so. And what they've done to help in their search is they've asked me to essentially call people in your area to see if maybe you or maybe some of your neighbors have considered making a move this year.
Yeah, I don't think so, and I wouldn't, just because my mom lives right across the street.
Oh,
They don't
nice.
take care of her, so I would be interested.
Yeah,
Okay?
no, that's awesome, and can totally appreciate you letting me know that. And yeah, you don't think I can get rid of? I know you're going to be happy with where you are, but you don't think I can get rid of any of the neighbors for you on London?
Hang on a minute here. Well, I really don't know anybody that's thinking of selling now. Like, for a while there, like I was a real estate agent, right? So,
Oh, nice.
for a while there, like people would always be talking to me about real estate and stuff, but I had to stop last year. So,
Oh,
I don't really get into it with people now or anything. So,
yeah,
into that conversation. So,
got it. Have you thought?
there's some people down the street though that make a lot of noise with their music.
Yeah, maybe I can have a conversation with them. I mean, it's too cold for me to go door to door, but when it warms up, yeah, I'm definitely going door to door in the next few months, anyways. So, yeah,
That's for sure. Right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, question for you.
Well, good luck with that.
Yeah, have you ever thought of coming back? I know you quit about a year ago, but you ever thought of coming back in?
I quit because of my health reasons. So
Oh, got it, got it.
I'm not able to do that at this time. So
Yeah,
I've got another year and a half to decide if
yeah,
anything changes or anything like that. But I don't see it happening.
yeah,
So, yeah.
yeah. No worries.
Yeah, I know it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hey, if you ever decide to do anything, I'm with Keller Williams. We're a very supportive company, and you're more than welcome to sit down with. It would be Meg. You can always reach out to her if things change in the next coming years. We're like a family, pretty much. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
yeah,
I've heard a lot of good things about Carl Williams. So,
yeah,
yeah. All
yeah,
right. Well, thanks a lot.
yeah.
And, good luck with your shirt.
Thank you
All
so
right.
much. Appreciate
Bye-bye
your
now.
time. Bye.
Yeah. No problem.
Oop, I hung up a little bit early. There's also an opportunity. I know she said 2 or 3 years, but as long as I can just plant a very small seed in her head that she should go to Keller, at least I'll have some profit share. Because she'll be like, "Yeah, a guy called me like 2 years ago." Because I've had 3 people that I met door knocking that were in the middle of getting their license that have gone to my brokerage and they were added to my pro.
Hello?
Hello, my name's Miguel. I'm a realtor in the area, working with Keller Williams. That was fast. Thames, I think. Thames Valley.
Hello?
Hello, my name's Miguel. I'm a realtor in the area, working with Keller Williams.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry, were you the homeowner over on Lutton?
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. So, yeah, I don't recall you and I ever speaking once before, so I want to let you know why I'm calling, right? You're definitely wondering why on earth I'm calling you. And at that point, you can just decide if it's going to really be worth your time or not. Is that fair?
What's that?
Yeah, I just want to tell you why I just want to tell you why I called, right? And after I've told you like the main reason for my call, you can just figure if it's going to be worth your time to speak with me or not. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Awesome. So the reason I'm actually reaching out, I've been working with a group of buyers for at this point 3 months, 3 or 4 months actually, and we're kind of struggling trying to find some good inventory on the market for the last little bit. So what they've done to anticipate their search a little bit, to accelerate it a bit, is to just call the neighborhood to see if maybe you or any of your neighbors on Lutton would consider making a move this year.
Let's see.
Mm-hmm. Would you maybe consider something this year or no?
Um, not right at the moment. I haven't
Mm-hmm.
considered anything right now anyway.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm just kind of, I just was widowed, so I'm
Oh,
not right in a place where I don't think at
yeah.
this point, a move this year would be kind of a rush for me.
Yeah, no, I'm so sorry to hear about that. It's just bad timing, right? And I mean, I don't expect you to do something right now. I mean, maybe in the future, right? It might be a possibility, but I don't think that's anything near on your mind just yet, right?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I just we moved from Victoria. Well, I still own this home here in St. Thomas, so um, we were living out west in Victoria, and then my husband was terminal, so we moved back here. And then he passed away a month after we moved back here. So because my sons are here, so
Yep.
um,
Mm,
yeah. So just trying to get estate things settled and that type of thing, right? But
yep.
maybe in the future, I may decide to um, downsize, or I mean, the house isn't that large, right? So
Yeah, yeah. Just it might just be too much space for just you, right?
right, yeah, but
Hmm.
who knows, right? Things can change.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Well, again, I'm sorry to hear about that. How long have you guys been living
Yeah,
on Lutton for?
I've been here 39 years actually.
Wow, 39 years.
Yeah,
That is,
I,
wow.
I'm pretty one of the first ones in this subdivision.
Yeah, that totally
When it was
makes.
just starting to build up, it was just a crescent thing that had been a thoroughfare back into McCarty.
Yeah, no, that totally makes sense. Wow, that's amazing. Have you seen a lot of change take place in that neighborhood since you've been there?
Well, of course, the houses built, and then, of course, it's growing up and moving away, and
Yeah,
families moving back, and that. But I mean, it's a great neighborhood for raising families. It's a very quiet neighborhood, and
yeah, yeah. I was gonna say
close to
it's
schools.
yeah, it's very quiet where you are. Not a lot of change,
Yeah,
especially takes place, right? So that's very good, and you're definitely very fortunate to live in a spot there for sure. And so 40,
yeah.
well, I guess 40 years ago, essentially, where did you say you moved in from?
Like just recently, or like I've always been from St. Thomas.
Oh, you've always lived here.
Um,
Oh, okay.
yeah, yeah. But I was widowed before, and then just remarried 3 years ago. And
Oh,
my husband was originally from St. Thomas, but he was um, formerly in RCMP, and
oh,
he was
right,
out in Victoria, and then he was in private practice as a trauma therapist out there.
right. Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah,
That's nice that you've always been
yeah.
living in
So
St. Thomas. Oh, okay. So I guess I might as well ask you one more question because I know if you were to, in the instance you were to sell, you would consider going to like, probably it sounds like maybe like completely downsized to like an apartment or something. Would you consider staying within St. Thomas?
right, yeah.
Yeah,
I would stay in St. Thomas because my sons are here, right, and my sister. So I
yeah.
would stay in St. Thomas for sure.
Yeah, that totally makes sense. But yeah, right now you probably don't have a rough idea when that might be, right? I know that's probably the last thing on your mind, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But I mean, I've never lived in an apartment, so I don't know if an apartment would be
that I'd look for, or maybe say like a semi or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
I know one of my friends, after her husband died, bought one of the new ones over in the Lake Margaret area, over in the new one.
Yeah, those are nice. What are they?
Yeah, over in that area.
Yeah.
She got a quarter one, and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So maybe something like that, you know.
Yeah.
But who knows, right?
Yeah, no, those are super nice. I mean, I know which ones you're talking about. My mom actually has a few friends that live up there. It's very nice, and it's definitely a good place to quiet things down, right?
Mm.
Yeah, yeah. No, hey,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
You know, so maybe in a year, but not this year for sure.
No,
Just
yeah.
too many things on my plate right at the moment, you know.
Yeah, and definitely totally appreciate that, and I wouldn't expect less at this point. So for sure, definitely. Well, hey, sorry again. My name was Miguel. What was your name? Sorry.
It's Ann Pettit.
Oh, Anne. So, Anne, yeah, I know it's going to be a little bit before you decide to do anything. What I could do for you in the meantime, Anne, just to keep you informed of price points in your neighborhood, what I could do is I could send you any new listings or new sales just on a monthly basis within your immediate area, just so you know what's going on. Would you maybe find that of value, Anne?
Sure, why not?
Awesome. So, and what's the best email for you typically? Yeah. So ANNE. Yep. Yep. Oh, Gmail. Okay. And it's so ANNE Pettit, so PETTIT, and then 2511 at Gmail, correct? Awesome. So yeah, I'll just send you these. They just come through on the first of each month, so you'll get one on the first of April, and April Fools, right? and and But yeah, outside of that, Anne, when do you think it would maybe make sense for you and I to have another conversation?
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Have a
awesome.
great day.
You too, Anne. Sorry again for your loss.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Bye, Anne. Okay, so what I'm gonna do. So when I hear someone is in a situation like that, I'll write them a card and put it in their mail, like a welcome card. So she's a lead. If you see at the end, I asked for like a micro commitment. I think she misheard me. I didn't. I don't know. It seemed like it would have been awkward if I just asked again. But I asked them like, when would it make sense for us to have another conversation? I don't think she heard me correctly. But yeah. Anyways, I'll make sure I touch base with her in a month. This is what I do. I'll mail it out. In a month, I'll give them a call, see how they're doing, right, and then just be like, yeah, just double check with their time frame, and then I'll go from there. So making sure I have the right information down. So we finally got a lead. Oh my gosh, that was after 35 contacts, a lead. Yeah, I think a good rule of thumb on Mojo is every 50, for me, it's every 50 contacts, I get a pretty good lead. A very solid lead's like one out of every 100. Like someone that's like really looking to do something. The only issue is that we, so I'm gonna write her a note. Before I carry on, I'm gonna let my dog inside because she's barking up. Okay. Of course, because my dog, when she's done, she'll bark at me like crazy. Of course, she does that. Like when I get my first, like the first lead out of 35 contacts. So I'm actually going to just pause and show you guys what I do. I do this as I go because I don't feel like if I get like 3 of these, I don't feel like doing them all at once later on. So I have other things I have to do. So I'm going to write them a note. And I'm going to show you what I actually write in here. And I'm going to mail it out to them. Oh, crud. Ink's everywhere. Okay. I'm just going to show you guys what I do. Just a second. Oh, I had no clue I had so many of these. I thought I had like nothing. Okay. I've had these for like a whole year, literally. Okay. Business cards. I ran out of envelopes. Okay, so this is what I do. You guys want to see what I do with these leads? I usually do this as I'm calling because I don't want to do this. If I'm door knocking, I'll save like a Sunday morning to just go outside and just write these on a nice sunny day. And just write them off and mail them. But what I do when I'm calling gives me a little break in between too. And it's just so I don't forget. I write a letter like this. You can get these at Dollar. I think it's only Dollar Tree that has these, but they're how much are they? They're $1.25 for 8 of these. It's super affordable. And what you do is you write inside it the greeting card. I say, "Hi, Ann, it's Miguel, the realtor you spoke with from Keller Williams. Thank you so much for your time on the phone today. And if you ever have any questions or concerns regarding real estate, you may always feel free to reach out at any point in time. I hope this card finds you happy and well, and always remember that there is a light at the end of every tunnel." I'm writing that specifically at the end because her husband just passed. So this is a really nice touch. I do include my business card. So I got this idea from someone in the Ignite course. I got this, but he said they don't include their business card, so it doesn't seem like a business touch. The reason I do this is because they don't actually have my information, and pretty much every time I call them, they're just like, and if I haven't done this, they're like, yeah, you never send your business card over. It's like, oh, figures. So I do include the business card. Nice little card. Goes in here. I write their address down. Yeah, as simple as like literally 1, 2, 3. You just mail it out. Name's Ann. Say 2. This takes about 3 minutes, really. And I want to stay on here because the dialer has like all their information that I can just write on the card. 1, 5. She may have not heard me too well at that very end too, because I had to switch over from. I should have just kept her like that, but I wanted you guys to hear what I say at the end. I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, as long as you don't have to hear what she says. Like a lot of people, what they do is like the bigger companies, anyways, the more known people, that they'll have people on the other end on like their headphones. For me, I'm not like a huge pronoun name, so I don't have to worry much about it. So yeah, have their stuff. It gets mailed out. So I leave it here so I can see it so I don't forget when I leave and I'm in a rush. So that counts as a lead. She gave me her time frame of about a year. Like I think moving into 2024, but you never know. That might be 6 months. So I don't want to use my headphones. Okay, just making sure. Yep. Lead. Okay. Okay. Let's see.
Your call has been forwarded to a.
Well, I gotta be on here for another 10 minutes, then I can wrap up the video. My total dial time today is going to be 3 hours. I wasn't going to film a whole dial session, but I don't know how long that would actually take to upload. Hello. Damn. Sometimes you'll get that. I think sometimes, like it's not too common, but sometimes the dialer system will, it's kind of annoying. Like it just,
You have reached the voicemail box of.
getting 2 to 3, when you do a 3 hour dial session, like you want like a solid lead, like ideally out of every hour of dialing. Sometimes I'll see more. Some days you have really good days, but on an average, you're going to get a really solid lead. I'd say out of every 50. It comes out to about every 50, but like a really, really solid lead, like the people that you know are going to move maybe in about a month or two, in those maybe out of 100. And even then, like, they don't always revert into anything. Hello? Ray? Again, it picked it up to. That's the thing with the dollar system. Sometimes it just there are like it picks up they're on the line, but like they're already in the middle of hanging up sometimes. So it's like, what do you do? 1, 4.
Your call has been forwarded to a voicemail service.
Nothing. Mm, 111, 112. Tingla. The lot size. Alright, 2 acres. Nope. Damn it. Yeah, the rest of the video is probably just going to be, we're on it for 5 minutes, but we'll see what we get on the line. If you guys want, hello?
Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm very good. How are you?
Thank you.
Amazing. So my name is Miguel. I'm a realtor in the area. I work directly with Keller Williams. Hey, sorry, were you the homeowner of Lincoln by chance?
We have our own real estate agent. Thank you.
Oh, got it. Okay, that was quick to hang up. Sometimes you think those people are open to conversation, but I mean, if they have their own realtor, I'm not going to bother. You'll realize real quick that if someone has a trusted relationship with a realtor, it's very hard. The person I actually ran the listing for actually told me up front that he was probably going to use this person, and then he called me one day after I met him door knocking. The guy actually called me to come list his home. He's like, you know what? Everything just told me you're the guy. You're a young guy. Come list my property. It's pretty nice when you meet people door
Your call has been forwarded to a voicemail.
door knocking. I think I'm gonna go 60. This means 89 days. 29. Yeah, I'm gonna still need 90 days possession, unfortunately. Hello? Hello, hello, hello? Nobody. Nobody. Oh, 2.
You've reached Joe and Amanda.
375-489. 375-489. 2023.
Hi, you've reached the Reader residence. Please leave a message. Thank you. Hello?
Hello, my name's Miguel. I'm a realtor in the area, working with Keller Williams. Hey, sorry, were you the homeowner?
No.
Oh, you're not the home. Oh, you guys rent here. Thanks for letting me know that.
Okay.
Hey, bye. Yeah, if I hear on the other end, nope. If I hear on the other end, like they say they rent, but they sound like they're like a younger couple or something, then I definitely go into like a buyer script. I was saying this earlier, but I met a buyer door knocking. I met him in August or something, and he was going to be ready in November. And I met him in November. I touched base with him, and then he was a fully qualified buyer up to 650. Very organized guy, and we actually had a full-on buyer consult, and he was interviewing actually multiple agents. Yeah, I actually didn't end up getting it, which surprised me. I thought I'd. Yeah, I was interviewed between myself and two other agents. The thing is, one of the agents he was family with, but it's yeah. If you ever run into someone that's renting, treat them as a buyer because you never know. You shouldn't always just be looking for the homeowner because the person that's renting is also a decision maker if they're looking to buy. Because keep in mind, a buyer, it's like sometimes you can literally just quite easily just show up to the property, open the door, they like it, you put them an offer. It's that easy sometimes.
Your call has been forwarded to a voicemail service.
Yeah.
Not been initialized.
Never bat an eye from. Hello, Mr. Hartford. Nope. Last number. Then we hit 3 hours of dialer.
Your call has been forwarded to a voicemail service that has not been initialized by the customer you are calling. The Rogers customer you are calling.
Yeah. Okay. So that was I was dialing myself for 3 hours. I filmed about an hour and a half, but yeah. So I dialed for 3 hours there. The results. So I ended up getting. Okay, so 38. This should say 38. So in 3 hours time, I got 38 voice-to-voice conversations with. They're actually all homeowners. The area I'm calling is a lot of homeowners, as opposed to like apartment owners and renters, which is nice. Yeah, the results, I got one solid lead. It's not like an insanely good lead, but I mean, it was someone who was widowed, and they said in about a year, it might be less, right? But this is where my follow-up plan comes into play. Yeah, that was a really good lead. So, yeah, out of all that, I got potentially future business, right? It's a lot more work than just calling expires, right? Um, but yeah, all in all, went pretty well. Hope you guys like that. If you guys want to stay tuned, I'll do these from time to time. If you guys want to stay tuned, I'm actually going to be posting a video on how I did six figures in my first 12 months of being a licensed realtor. That's going to be coming out as well. I'm going to break down and dissect all the methods I've been using and how I managed to turn that into business. So yeah, hope you guys like that, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.